really quickly, I just kind of wanted to make a small video and add in some more notes on the INTJ. Um, when I was tested in 2003, me and my husband, and he came out an INTJ and I came out an ESFJ, I was actually recommended to read Pride and Prejudice. I have never really been into much reading, and I left school, and so I never knew about like the classics of Jane Austen and all that. And so I was introduced to Jane Austen, and she's an INTJ, and her main character, Mr. Darcy, is an INTJ. And I really picked up very early on in the book, within the first couple chapters, that Pride and Prejudice, it wasn't Mr. Darcy that was prideful and prejudiced. It was everybody around in the party saying that he was. They were actually the prideful, prejudiced ones. I very quickly took a liking to Mr. Darcy. If you notice, Mr. Darcy did not initiate contact with Elizabeth, but once contact was initiated, he did ask her to dance, but she turned him down. But he continued to pursue her because once an INTJ is engaged, and you are not a rude, disrespectful person, they tend to like you, and you have yourself a friend. And INTJs do like people, and they do like to be around people, and they do like to bounce ideas off of people. They just don't like people that are ignorant and think that they're better than everybody else. And that's where Mr. Darcy comes in. He's at this party. He's with his friends. He's having fun with his friends. He's enjoying the party, standing next to his friend. And if the rest of the world wants to interact with him and his friend, he's okay with that. But he does not care to engage the rest of the world. And that's okay too. It doesn't make you an INTJ just because you don't like to engage people. Just because you ignore people. INTJs, they love people. My husband right now, one of his coworkers are coming over to this weekend because they're building a forge together. In my backyard. We're building a forge. They love people, and they love doing activities with people, especially, you see how excited my husband is about this. He hates shopping. He hates getting out there. But, they're going to build this forge, so he's out there, he's shopping, he's doing this, now he's getting out of the house, and he's doing his thing. He's been engaged. He's been told to build a forge, he can make his own swords and armor, and he doesn't like Comic-Con. He doesn't want to go to Comic-Con with me and my kids. I've been to Comic-Con twice now, but now he's going to go to Comic-Con after his armor's finished being built. And he doesn't participate in Halloween, but he's going to after his armor's done being built. Because an INTJ doesn't do what everybody else is doing until they can do it, and they can do it all the way, and they can do it their way and do it good and be cool. He's so funny because, yes, I have to post pictures on Google Plus of this forge that they're building. It's pretty cool. He's building right now a bellow that's 6 foot tall by 3 foot. So the widest part of the bellow is 3 foot, so it's 6 foot by 3. And he's hand making this bellow right now. Last night we went and bought some suede for the part of the bellow. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's insane. To me, okay, ISTJs are task finishers. I'm sitting here going, are you going to be able to finish this task? Are you going to be able to do the armor? I don't know. I'm like, give up now because it's so much work. ESFJ, I like things that are quick. I have a hard time spending time on things. I like things to do quick. I like my life to move quick. I like to do things quickly. So, it's kind of interesting though, but yeah. INTJs, they do like people. They do like doing stuff with people when you engage them properly. And that's the hardest part about an INTJ. You must engage them and help them out. And that's the good thing why the ESFJ is a good match for the INTJ, because he's like the speedboat. He's like a canoe, and I'm the motor, and you just put a motor on the canoe, and now their motor's driving the canoe. Because now he was just slowly floating along in life, doing his thing. And I jumped into his life and said, hey, your life's pretty cool, but I'm going to move it along a little bit faster. And we're going to have some fun on the fast track. And so I drive my INTJ on the fast track. And so that's kind of interesting because he does like the way that I do that I'm a little bit on the fast track. But I also do sometimes like the INTJ slow way of life, and sometimes I turn to my husband, I'm like, I see why you guys are the way you are. Because I, too often, when I go to a party, I look out on the crowd and I see, oh, potential friends, and I jump out there, and I get out there, and I rock it. And he sits out there, and he says, you know, potential friends if they want to come up to me. But if they don't, that's okay. I don't need their approval to be here. Don't need them to know I'm here. I don't care. And I'm like, I need everybody to know I'm here. I need you to recognize me. I need you to acknowledge that I came. So yeah, that's the difference between the SFJ and the INTJ. But I am very extroverted, very out there. But I've been burned so much that I'm learning to be an I. So, but yeah, the INTJs, they're very interesting once you get to know them, and they're very, very loyal, very good friends for life, and they are so much fun when you engage them. I should videotape his excitement on this forge, because it's just, when he told me he's building a forge, I'm like, okay, the definition of forge that comes to my mind is a couple different definitions. What are you talking about? An old-time coal forge with bellows and an anvil, and he's making his anvil this Saturday. I'll post pictures on Google Plus of it. It's actually pretty cool. They already got the brick and mud thing structure built and everything with the air pipe coming out of it. And oh my gosh, he came up with the plans really quickly and executed them so quickly. And he's so proud of his job. But anyways, we'll talk to you later. I gotta get going. Have